we can start.
Hi guys, and welcome to day 12 of MLIO. Today we have well this, so we have No Life Kings versus AP BREN SA. And of course I'm joined here by Doof today, who's going to be the panelist and commentator and yeah, everything. Uh, so hi Doof.
Hey Samara, how you doing?
I'm good and you.
I'm good. Alright, so jumping straight into it, we see Bharat, Martus, Hellcat, and Carrie being banned out. No doubt the Hellcat aimed at MKB. I think he's a Hellcat main, so bit of a target ban there. And then Aurora being picked up by Sailor Neptune of NLK. What do you think of this Aurora pick, by the way?
I think even though they did like kind of nerf her a little bit, she's like super useful still. Like I don't know. I like the Aurora pick. It's into her like her lane clearing and stuff is so good these days. So it's like difficult to lane against her, I guess.
Mm, I don't know. I guess for most mages, at least in this server, it's quite
Mhm.
relatively easy. I've only ever seen some players like I think it was CC or was it Larry from BG on the Lunox that actually made it difficult in lane.
Hoot hoot! Horology is my craft. Diggy is my name.
So we do see that the Minnow and Arlott were picked up on the side of No Life Kings, and AP Bren countered with a Diggy. That low key and Minnesota useless, but like we'll have to see about that.
I suppose, but they do have like three set
Yeah,
you know,
reset.
yeah, three set makers. So if you if
I
there's
mean,
one
one could
way to
easily just
counter
fake
Diggy,
out.
sorry.
And they could just like easily bait him out with one, and
Yeah,
then come in with other two. So
yeah. One way of countering Diggy other than banning him out is just to overload him with CC. But maybe they could still pick up the Faramus and use like a Faramus Diggy combo.
oh, that is OP. Hmm. Well, we did some banning out the Condita on the side of on the side of No Life Kings. I'm not really sure if that's a target ban, but
Yeah, I don't know about that one. Well, they yeah, it's probably a target ban. I can't really see her being a general ban, especially against the comp.
yeah, exactly.
And then a Nolan and Clint picked up for NLK. Well, Clint has always been there. He's been there. He's been, you know, good. Not exceptional. Not ass, but good.
Yeah, he is good. Like,
Yeah, he's just
yeah,
good.
I would say he's good. He's just
He's just good.
not super great.
There's nothing else about it. He's just good. He's there. And then Xborg being picked up. I mean, Xborg is nice, but I don't know. I feel like the Nolan should be able to burst him down, burst his shield down so that he can't contest objectives, and even that Clint would be able to do the same. Even the Arlot as well, actually, because now that I remember, Arlot is going damage nowadays.
Well, what do you think of the drafts?
Oh, God, what happened there?
What? No idea.
Just a lot of zooming out action. In terms of draft, I think I definitely prefer NLK. High amounts of damage, high amounts of mobility, set making. Did I say damage? Well, they do have damage. What about you?
Yeah, I think in terms of the draft itself, I'm gonna say NLK, but I'm not sure about like the execution of the draft and the players. But I do know like there's like really good players on the side of AP BREN, like players that have been like global and stuff. So I don't know. Like in terms of who's gonna win the match, I don't know. But in terms of the draft, yeah, I do prefer NLKs.
I guess you know what. One thing about Aurora, I don't really like her being picked up first. Yeah, like I said, I don't really like her as a first pick, because the mage needs to fit into the team comp, or maybe be like useful against their team comp. They not really like a heavy dive composition, which I think Aurora excels at. But we do see a bit of a skirmish in top lane. Both EXP laners are actually quite low, so I don't think they'll be pulling up for this turtle fight. Oh, actually, a Black Dragon form is used by Salvix, going on to put some pressure, create some space for Kyle TZ to actually take that turtle. I think, okay, we do get a first blood picked up by Ricardo. Which is quite good.
Action over there as well.
I was just going to say, like, these teams, at least NLK is being too passive in the early game. When they do have the Arlot, they do have the Nolan. You know, I was expecting the Nolan to go up into Xborg's face and just burst his shield down so he can, you know, just go away. and take their turtle.
Yeah. I do feel like they have the early game advantage, but they're not being aggressive enough.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like MKB is trying to play aggressive, but he's just not getting the good opportunities to do that. But they do pick up a Vixana kill in the mid lane by a collaborative effort of Aurora and Nolan. Diggy is just focusing on the gold lane, not too much rotations. I guess I could understand why, because if he does rotate about, he can get picked off by the Nolan, who's quite fast at rotating.
I do see some action on mid. Fast Insanity coming out, but not really doing much.
Okay, that's a weird time to use a time journey.
Yeah, exactly. I was just gonna ask you. You popped it for nothing. But anyway, so
Well,
maybe he had a reason. We couldn't see it.
hey, Samara, can you... Oh, never mind.
Hmm?
No, never mind. We do see the turtle going onto the side of NLK this time around, but Zalpex gets a trade on Ocado for a bit of a trade. Okay, Aurora
He did
phasing
put
out.
him in danger.
Mm.
And he does get caught up, end up dying.
Let's just have a look at the bills here. Okay, so Diggy is going for a few magic items before he gets some defense. I was just thinking, against a team like this who has such high damage in the early game, I would probably got some defense first. I guess nothing too hectic in this game. Both teams respecting each other and just taking it a bit slow. But we do see some movement onto the gold lane, which is crazy because
Yeah,
that's the only
ooh,
time
yeah,
that Diggy was not there, and then she just gets blown up like that.
yeah, because Diggy was chilling on mid. Um, yeah, but we did see them taking it quite slow. These teams are like playing it safe, like super safe.
Yeah, but MKB does use a fracture onto Diggy, getting him low, making him use its time
Mm,
journey. But Akado is in a bit of danger, actually dives turret and gets petrified, taken down by that juicy turret damage. MKB looking for his next victim, but gets scouted out by Xborg and forced to retreat. But in top lane, they do get that EXP lane turret, which, you know, second turret of the game. A bit of not even a trade. It's,
mm,
I guess you could call it a trade if they miss out on this. I
it
don't know.
is.
They don't. A good
Well, we
retry.
saw X4 starting out the turtle, but yeah, MKB just came in and swooped in and stole it.
And swoops in and gets a kill as well. I mean, yeah, that's pretty good. He does have Heptaseas and he's getting Endless Battle next, so he still does have quite a bit of damage, especially on support. See, Aurora committing the flicker to use a Frozen Storm, I believe it's called, but really, not really any follow-up. Maybe, I think it wasn't placed properly enough.
I guess they're gonna try to commit to getting the mid lane. Okay, never mind. Not gonna do that.
Yeah, we do see some movement up top against their gold laner. Kyle TZ using that blast of Sanity to take out Tomb, but in the team fights, MKB takes out Oakwan, Time Journey is committed, Black Dragon Form is committed, Kyle TZ in a bit of danger, gets taken out, MKB scouting for his next victim. Zelbix comes in, uses the Petrify, saves Few for a while until Akado comes in with the final slash and takes her out. But in the bot lane, we see Noodle Daddy taking down that gold turret for a bit of a trade and will retreat. I mean, that was an intense team fight. I was actually focusing on Kyle TZ that I must like quarter of that team fight, not gonna lie.
No, because same.
See the Frozen Storm coming out, the final slash missing. But it does, I mean, it's quite clear that NLK is has an advantage in this game. I mean, look at the Clint damage, look at Kado's damage, just creating space for Clint to just free farm that turret. But I guess overstays his welcome and gets taken out. AP BREN might use this as an opportunity to go ahead and contest Lord, but I don't know. Oh, good retry by Kyle TZ. And Few and Noodle Daddy does secure his escape there. I guess AP BREN is balancing it out a bit. I mean, they're only about 1,500 gold behind, so it's not even that bad.
They closed the gap there because they were like 4k gold behind before they got the turtle and another kill. So they closed the gap quite a bit.
Yeah, for sure. One thing, let's see, let's have a look at builds here. Okay, so the Vexana is going for a tank build Vexana, it looks like, because she has built Dominance Ice and Enchanted Talisman. Maybe she's going for Lightning Truncheon next. Maybe I'm a bit wrong, I'm not sure what's going on there.
I also don't know.
Okay, Blast of Insanity. Is it called Blast of Insanity? Okay, let's just run with it. Xbox Ulti. Okay, Zalbex takes out MKB. Quite sure it's called Blast of Insanity, I think, if I remember correctly. But I mean, let's run with it. So Blast of Insanity just missing out, but Zalpix uses the Black Dragon form, gets a kill on MKB. I think that's about what happened there. Oh, as well as they get the mid lane turret, which is quite cool. Let me just have a look at builds here. Okay, so Diggy does have the Flask of Oasis and Fleeting Time, so I'm assuming he's just gonna go and build some defense items now so he doesn't get picked off by Nolan or Arlot, or even any of that poke damage by Clint. He's really starting to hurt now. I mean, he has Endless Battle, he has Malefic Row. Oh, look at the damage onto the...
Coming out, damn.
Yeah, that's wild. Actually, I don't think it was Vexana. I think it was Diggy Bombs.
Yep. I saw Vexana and Diggy Bombs. So it's both.
A wild combo then. But yeah, I mean, Ixia does have her core items, so she's, I mean, I think only Golden Staff left, so she's gonna start hurting right about now. MKB doing a bit of split pushing, gets that second tier turret on the top lane, creating a bit of map pressure. But Kyle TZ will be there, probably. No, just gonna leave it, and then both of them are gonna sort it out. Clint just finished the Berserker's Fury, so there's gonna be quite a lot of damage coming from him. Final Slash missed out by Akado as Alpix commits the Black Dragon form, jumps onto both the Arlot and the Clint. Clint pops Purify. Few commits the Flicker onto Sailor Neptune. Time Journey committed to get a clean escape. And look at that damage on MKB. He just came in and got he freaking exploded, man. What the hell is that?
Crazy.
What the hell is that? Anyways, that's, you know, 2 members down, and yeah, it's just gonna be easy. Yeah, easy enhanced load for AP BREN at this point. I mean, honestly, I would have taken Flicker with Arlot so that he could be the one to kind of bait out the Diggy Time Journey. Because it's just like easier to use to target enemies with the Minotaur, with the Minoan Fury, because it has a bigger range, right? But he has Petrify, which stops him from doing that type of play. So it's relatively simple for Diggy to just wait. But look at MKB on the backline onto this Diggy. Diggy pops the Time Journey. So I guess that problem is fixed now. Diggy has to recall, so AP BREN backs off. That's a good decision from AP BREN. But I mean, that's no safety net for the next, what, like 40 seconds? So NLK is going to take the initiative to go onto the offensive here. But Xborg is doing, like, everyone's just poking out this Minotaur.
And he does end up healing quite a bit anyway.
Yeah, for sure.
Ooh. Okay, we see the Arlot in a bit of trouble here.
Oh,
and
sorry
he is going to be caught out. Ooh.
I was just checking messages, completely kind of missed that. But we do see MKB just scouting out a potential victim there. Might try and burst down the shield of Kyle Teasy there, but Kyle Teasy seems to have some defense here. It's the Antique Cuirass to help him from not getting his shield burst down that easily. I mean, they only have 1 in terms of magic damage, and she doesn't do that much damage anyways. Like, she's not a Lunox, for example, so I guess he doesn't really need to prio magic defense right now. But Blast of Insanity coming out, Time Journey prematurely used, but they do secure that enhanced load. Okay, I don't know what that is called. Black Dragon form is used up. MKB on the back line gets taken out. Yeah, looking like GG's, because 2 members of NLK down, everyone up on the side of AP BREN. Enhanced Lord marching down the lane. Zalpix is there to clear up the gold lane. and send those minions on their way.
Kyle Tizzy does pop his shield though. It's not going to have the last insanity to go in.
That is true. But he does have longer range in terms of his
Yeah.
first skill, so he can still create space with that.
Wow, massive damage on the tower by that Lord.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. Final Slash comes in, puts the Ixia into the turret, and Kado goes insane, but gets taken out by a collective effort. Black Dragon form is used, Zelpix trying to create some space for his team to back off, but gets his immortality popped. Minoan Fury comes out, stopped by the time journey. I don't know what Oakwen needs to retreat. 10 seconds more, Zelpix will be there. Another 10 seconds after that, Oakwen. So they're not gonna lose much, and it doesn't look like NLK even wants to get that mid lane turret, so no stress from them there. It's gonna be a bit of a rough one for NLK to actually get back from this. They're not being as assertive when it comes to turrets, man.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, the mid lane turret's not even been touched.
And that's arguably the most important turrets to get.
Yeah, it's like, it does open up the map quite a lot.
It opens up the map, and if you clear like 3 of the enemies, you want to march straight down the mid lane before they resurrect and just end the game. But they don't really have that opportunity there.
We do see AP BREN starting up the Lord.
There is that.
Full barrage coming out, taking down Arcados.
MKB taking quite a bit of damage. Minoan Fury comes up because the time journey has been used. Sailor Neptune Flicker, use the Flicker, takes out Ixia. Oh gosh, Kyle TZ on his last legs there. Zelpix on the backline using Petrify, gets the Aurora, doing quite a bit of damage, but has to retreat. Clint, okay, that Night Lord thing just misses out. I wish that would have hit Clint. Okay, not wish. It would have been better if it hit Clint. I'm trying not to be biased, people. But yeah, I mean, bit of a even-ish trade. I mean, still on the side of AP BREN. They do have 3 members, and they get that mid lane turret. So it does look like they are going to get that Lord. Let me have a look at Vixana's build now. Oh, she did get Lightning Truncheon and Divine Glaive, as well as Athena's. Oh, you just sold that Athena's right now, like as I said it, and got immortality.
In there, yeah.
I'm not sure about that dominant size, eh? I have to say, I'm not sure about that dominant size. I mean, Diggy has it, Ixia has anti-heal, Zelpix has dominant size. There's no reason for for Vixana to have anti-heal as well. She could just, I mean, go freaking Necklace of Endurance, if you must have it. But otherwise, I think Genius Wand or Holy Crystal, something, do something. But Enhanced Lord, no, not Luminous Lord, marching down the lane. Black Dragon form is used. Akado quite out of position there. Uses the Petrify, goes insane in the backline. Zelpix on NLK's backline. Full barrage is out. Zelpix uses Winter Truncheon, gets out of there. Beautiful play by him. No members of AP BREN lost so far, while there's 2 down on the side of NLK, but they're really low. All the minions are pushing down. They should be able to end here. But Ogwen, Kyle TZ taking a whole lot of damage. Vixana kills out the Clint. Frozen Storm, I guess, is used. And the Lord ends the game. Vixana's Lord, not the Lord.
Yeah, I mean, that was an intense match, not gonna lie.
Yeah, it was quite intense. Ish. Intense-ish.
It's yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
I mean, look at Aurora's stats though. Like it did prove to be good that she did go Aurora. Like I think it worked for her. But she made sense, but her team didn't actually follow up most of the time.
that is true. But I feel like she could have gone something like Aurora. Like she is good, right? She is good, but there is
Mm-hmm.
better. Like you could use Valentina. You can use Faramus. You could use. I think what would have been good here. Okay, not good here. So Valentina, Faramus. Um, what's another mage that I can think of? Okay, I'm not a mage player, so I can't think of any mages right now. But definitely those top two, because Valentina could have taken the time journey, could have taken Xborg's Blast of Insanity, which would have done tremendous amounts of damage, and just jump straight into her backline. But yeah, I mean that's like there was a ton of positioning issues in that game, especially with the Arlot just being there unnecessary. I guess that can be uh, you know that flicker issue that I was talking about earlier. I think if he had flicker, he wouldn't have needed to be there in the first place to try and
Yeah,
get a
but
good final slash. What you said?
nothing. Just having a little bit of an issue in the. There'll be summons restarting quickly, but they'll be back soon. I'm just waiting to invite you actually.
Oh. Oh yeah.
Okay, and they're ready, so I'm just gonna go straight in.
Your team is banning.
Okay, so game 2 of day 12 MLIO group stages. NLK versus AP BREN SA. Let me open this up for people to see.
There we do see the carry band coming in again, but this time on the side of NLK, they do choose to ban out the Ixia. I mean, Ixia was doing quite a lot of damage the last game, and she was like super annoying. So I'm assuming that they just don't want to deal with that this game.
Yeah, for sure. I really don't think Ixia is worth the ban, but okay.
Yeah,
Nolan getting banned out, nothing surprising there, and Aurora as well.
Is picking. As timeless as a glacier's heart.
I mean, I would argue that the Yuzhong and the Xborg were more annoying.
Yeah, I'd honestly think the Yuzhong had more presence than the Ixia for larger part of the game. But we do see MKB picking up the Tamers as well as Sailor Neptune picking up the Vexana. Taking away Few's Vexana there. Few might be going for the Nana as well as Noodle Danny. Did I say Danny? It's Daddy.
Danny.
Okay, I'm not gonna
Noodle
say that.
Daddy.
I'm not gonna say that anymore.
It
I'm
sounds
just
so
gonna
gay.
say, I'm just
Okay.
gonna say Noodle.
Noodle. Noodle Daddy.
Noodle switches Ogwyn for that Guinevere, so we're probably gonna see a Guinevere roam this game, and Few locks in the Nana.
I mean, Nana is pretty annoying after the revamp.
She is, and her damage is quite insane as well. I mean, I was playing some hero, I can't remember not the squishiest hero, and I had Athena's and she was still doing like 4 or 5k damage on me, which is quite insane. But Diggy is picked up just for that Guinevere. I mean, it kind of counters their team so far, but like I said, you could counter the Diggy by overloading him with CC. So yeah, I think primarily to counter Guinevere. But the thing is, like, Guinevere can be countered by multiple heroes, not just Diggy. You could go Ruby, you could go Kufra. I guess you could argue you can go Tigreal even.
Let's go.
But I mean, yeah. So Tomb taking in the Irithel.
We also see that NLK chose not to ban out the third.
The who?
NLK, they chose
Oh.
not to ban out the third
yeah.
hero.
Yeah. I mean, NLK, you know, it's not that unusual for them to have some communication issues. So I'm just gonna put it down on that. For the reason why they must out their third ban. But the Bruno, if you can just say his name one more time, Samara.
Noodle Daddy.
Alright. Picking up the Bruno and Kyle Teasy on the Xbox as well.
Yeah, I would argue that the third ban should have been for a Borg at least. But anyway. Okay, we do see Akato going with the Roger. Yeah. Not so sure about this, you know, Roger's kind of squishy. The team
Yeah, I don't know, yeah. I guess, I don't know.
is also quite squishy, like. Okay, in terms of the draft, I'm gonna say that I like AP BREN's draft this time because they do have they do have good CC, have quite a lot of damage. Yeah, so I'm gonna say it's AP BREN this time in terms of draft. And you?
Let me see. Oh god. Let me zoom out, please. I don't know if my thumbs are so big or what's going on.
We have opposing problems. My hands are too tiny.
Okay, so in terms of draft, yeah, I'm definitely looking at AP BREN. I mean, you can see how annoying the comp is in the early game, just poking the Vexana down to less than half health. But we see Akado actually doing some counter jungling, going straight into the enemy's jungle, denying him of a creep, which would make him unable, which would make Kyle TZ unable to reach level 4. But Ogwen jumps onto the Akado, pokes him down a bit. Akado, no, actually, Kyle TZ does get the lethal Wanderer, the bird of cabbage there. I don't know about that Thamus pick, eh?
Yeah, I don't know either. I mean, he's literally the only initiator that they have at the moment. So I don't know.
I wouldn't even call it an initiator, bro. I think it's just more of a frontline. But
Yeah.
Xborg does excel at fighters, at you know, poking down those type of heroes. But Kyle TZ will be taken a bit low. Anna gets first blood on Sailor Neptune there. Kyle TZ takes out Akado after the blast of insanity. Oh.
And the damage coming out of Nana is insane. Do you see that? She just first killed Diggy and he got like half his health.
Yeah, but you know, NLK took that fight so wrong. I mean, they were practically next to each other. Zalpix uses the Black Dragon form, Nana throwing out the Molina. Yo, just see MKB got exploded right there.
And they're getting bang ganged on all levels there.
Yeah. But Kado is, I mean, NLK is gonna try and get a trade onto Noodle over here. Is quite trapped, so yeah.
Yeah.
Gets the kill. Violet Requiem misses out, as well as the spatial migration. Wait, am I getting it mixed up? Spatial migration is dash, or the alt.
Dash, because the Violet Raccoon is the alt.
Okay, this. Okay, but I mean both miss out anyways, so. Okay. Zelpik is doing a bit of lane cutting there, but oh, Ogwyn. I think Ogwyn reached his spatial migration, and then Chubbs used the time journey. I'm not sure. I missed that one there. Bit of a weird time journey, I think.
Noodle is in a bit of a
Oish.
binder, and so it was on.
You
Damn,
can
gets
see
a kill on the
how
inside.
annoying that Molina is. Okay, spatial migration misses out again, but creating a bit of space for Kalatizi to retreat. Bro, why is nobody going for that gold coins on the floor? Like,
I know, that gives me as well, like, why?
it's
It's
80
free money.
gold. 80 gold,
Yes,
you're
I
missing
know.
out, guys. You don't need to be Indian to pick money off the ground.
What the racist jokes do?
I'm Indian, it doesn't count, okay?
Oh, are you? Oh, I didn't know that.
What? Okay, anyways, Ogwyn gets taken down, Few gets taken down, Turtle gets reset. Kyle TSC does not have his shield anymore. Black Dragon form is used to create some space. Going onto the Diggy there. That shield guardian thing goes. Yeah, whole lot of things going on.
Yeah, Zopix was in a bit of danger, just get taken out. Hectic team fight going on here.
Yeah, I think.
Low.
Bro, look at that Nana damage, man.
Yeah, she takes out Thanos.
She just pulls up and gets the kill. Like this is not this is not how this game's supposed to be. You don't just pull up and get a kill.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean things are quite even on both sides. Like
Yeah, we see
almost
like
dead
a
even.
7k gold lead only.
Did you just say 7k?
The point 0.7k. Sorry. Yeah, 0.7k gold lead to the side of AP BREN. Nothing too hectic. So both teams are playing this quite safe.
Relatively safe. Relatively. Not as
I
safe as
would
the first
argue
game.
the last team fight was not safe at all.
True. Okay. That Lord Knight Guardian thing goes out onto Ogwyn. Gets him a bit low. He has to retreat a bit.
Nana uses ult, but it lands onto nothing and no one.
I mean, most of the time it lands. We'll give her that. But Akado does go on. Forces her few, yeah, to use the flicker, which is quite good.
Mm. Everyone's just circling around the turret still, but we do see some initiation on the top, and then ends in nothing, of course.
Black Dragon form is used. Going on to the team of NLK. Time Journey is used up. Oh, Selpix is on his own, like 1v5, bro.
Yeah. Oh my god, that Nana damage
Look at
blew.
that. Look
And
at
Borg's
that.
going to clean up.
But
The
got
Borg gets
cleaned up
taken out
himself.
as well. It's so squeaky clean now. Okay. Oh, they're chasing. They're chasing after Ogwyn.
I think they... Okay, that's a Nana. You don't want to be screwing with a Nana. Nana keeps her turrets, always. But, I mean, you know, they'll get the top lane turret. That's fine.
Yeah.
Have a look at Bulls here.
And the Sticky is doing quite well for himself, not even gonna lie.
Yeah, for sure. I just don't like that Kyle Teasy is just... I mean, this is a battlefield. He shouldn't be walking so carefree, even in his own jungle. But Time Journey is used up in response for the Black Dragon. Hard Guard, no, that's not even Hard Guard, that's something. Petrify onto MKB, Ogwen in a bit of danger. Oh, Flicker connects, but onto Zalpex. Everyone is low, but nobody dies except MKB. Okay, actually, everyone is low on the side of AP BREN, but nobody dies, which is good. Good for them, I mean.
Yeah. Vixana seems to be doing quite a good job of protecting a turret. Not gonna lie, even Nana's turret has been damaged more than hers.
Yeah, I think it's a battle of mages at this point. And Vixana is doing quite a bit of damage as well. I mean, she got Enchanted Talisman too. Oh, Spatial Migration as well as Violet Requiem goes on to MKB. Gets burst down really, really quickly by Zalpex.
Yeah.
Black Dragon form
Did you
is
see that
used up.
before?
Why did he use Black
Nana
Dragon form?
altered Diggy before that, so he was on literally 1 HP and had to retreat. So it wasn't even there for the team fight.
I'm so confused. Why Black Dragon form? Why? What's going on here?
I cannot give you answers to that. I don't know myself. I think he just wants to, like, I don't know. Maybe it's fun to use the Black Dragon. He's having fun. Leave him alone.
I guess. Can't be that much fun dying.
Oh, how easy catching the Stiggy, but Stiggy's friends are in the bush.
I mean, that's good. Time Journey is used up so Ogwen can make a play. I mean, he has Flicker in about 5 seconds or so.
Ogwen is just hiding in the bush there.
The way Ogwen is camping right now reminds me of Cat. Anyways, 2 members of NLK onto Kyle Teasy there.
That's a migration that comes out onto nothing. Anyway.
Oh god, MKB comes around the back, catches out Ogwen. Black Dragon form is used yet again. Petrify onto the DG.
Black Dragon used with purpose goes, but he gets taken out anyways. He's in a bit of danger, and
oh,
Vexana's flame shot takes him out in the end.
Guys,
I put a... They're gonna take the turret.
Yeah, finally.
Yeah.
You have no choice but to let it go. But guys, if you can see, I put a coconut next to AP BREN SA, which means that they won 1 game. That's how I'm indicating it.
That's so cute.
Spatial migration, Violet Requiem, no. Just spatial migration. Okay, Ocado does get the bottom lane turret. Tier 1 turret. And, you know, things are still pretty dead even, man. Less about 400 gold difference between the teams. 1 kill difference between the teams. And about 2 turrets difference as well. Okay, Kado going on to Kaltizi there, bursts his shield right down. So, you know, like I said before, you burst the shield down on Xborg and he won't be able to contest. Zalpex walking about a bit too freely, especially around the Diggy, and at this stage of the game too, gets bursted down there.
How TG comes in probably to steal the Lord, but he's a bit late for that.
Oh. Nana doing her fair share of damage there, but unfortunately doesn't take anyone out. But yeah, I mean, Zelpix needs to be really careful, especially just walking around like that. Diggy has that pick-off potential, and Irithel, like, everyone has damage now, so...
They seem to be in a bit of a pickle here.
Yeah, MKB just making it difficult for them to escape Zelpix. Spatial migration.
That damage was bad.
Yeah. Time Journey comes out. Spatial migration and Valid Requiem used up. They're just gonna have to deal with this enhanced load now.
Nana using her ult to kind of clear them minion wave.
And Blast of Insanity as well, going out to kill the Vexana. But the Vexana is doing so much damage to... Like, the Lord is doing so much damage to Bruno there. Almost gets taken out. So far, fantastic job at defending the base from AP BREN. Yeah, spatial migration and Violet Requiem coming out from Guinevere. Pops that time journey on that Diggy there. Tired of saying the same two lands, man. I'm just gonna say Gwyn combo.
Yeah, I know, because at least she did manage to get him to pop the time journey. I was also looking at the same thing.
Yeah, spatial migration comes out, but lands lands on that Natalia there. Yeah, I haven't seen any Natalias.
In the tournament?
Yeah, in the tournament.
Yeah, me too. Both teams are just playing it safe for now.
Yeah, I don't even know what they're doing, like...
They're like almost dead even, look at that, it's like 100 gold difference. That was bad.
Oh god, the damage coming out from the Vexana, from the Irithel, it's so much. Black Dragon Form trying to lock down that Irithel, 3-man Petrify, takes out the Diggy, takes out Irithel with the Nana damage. I don't know if the Molina connected there. Kyle TC on the MKB there, and yeah, I mean, 3-for-0 trade. I think that should be quite an easy enhanced load for AP BREN SA.
Yeah, definitely. No Life Kings are not going to be able to contest those. I mean, they're too far away to even do anything. Alfredo is making his way and decides to retreat.
That's a fair point, Nishal Paul, but I haven't. I'm quite sure I'd be able to see Natalia in the draft phase, which I haven't. But yeah, a bit of skirmish on the top lane. Zalpix gets taken out, I'm quite sure. Oh. Oh, okay, gets that,
He gets away on 1 HP.
yeah, I think the Queen's Wings helped him to survive there.
He's calling a face now. Yeah.
Yeah, he's not gonna be there for that siege, that Lord Siege. But we'll just have to see if AP BREN can still get some turrets in.
No, I actually meant that he was, recalling, like he was doing recall.
Oh, okay. Ogwyn gets blown up. Noodle gets blown up. Zalpix gets blown up. Everyone gets blown up. Yeah.
Yeah, guys, this is not the Middle East. What is going on?
Hey yo, but some turrets are getting destroyed there. I mean, Nana is like, bro, Kyle Teasy, go back, recall, bro. Get some shield. Go, just use Blast of Insanity on the way. What's going on?
Ooh.
Aye.
Nana. He is pretty low himself, but it looks like GG.
No, it's not GG's just yet. Look at this. What's going on? What's going on, guys? Hello.
What is going on?
Hello.
No, because in all honesty, they might have been able to end this.
No, they wouldn't have been able to. There was no minions. Spatial Migration, Violet Requiem comes out. Gets the kill on Irithel. Noodle chasing MKB, but
MKB's on like 2 HP, getting away from the fight.
yeah, that whew, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, there was only one minion there. It was half health from, after Nana's ult came out, and obviously, so the Blast of Insanity plus, okay, I don't think Kyle TZ used Retry there, but Blast of Insanity would have definitely taken that thing out. Okay, NLK doing a good job of defending their last, the second, the mid lane inhibitor turret. Yes, there is that. But Gwyn needs to be really careful of this Diggy, eh? Like, if she goes in and, like, she misses, he's just gonna stop Ogwyn from coming out.
Oh, okay. Lucy had time to bait out the time journey. Oh, it does work.
Okay, Zalpix, Chubbs, MKB, Akado, Noodle Daddy, Choom, Noodle Daddy again. Like, there's so much going on. I just have to say the names because I'm not gonna make it.
Hey, you said you weren't gonna say Noodle Daddy, but you said it again.
Yeah, I mean, the viewers want to hear you say it, so I'm just baiting you.
What?
Alright, so that's game 2 of day 12? Day 12, right? Day 12 of MLIO going to AP BREN once again, which makes this a clean sweep, 2-0, making AP BREN the victors of this series.
That was an intense match as well, because at some point it was like you never really knew in which way it was swaying because everything was like super dead even. But yeah, I mean, GG's to both teams. Like, I think they played super well.
Yeah, I think the second game was definitely played better, but there's so many things that could have, I mean, it was dead even for majority of the game. I don't know, I definitely feel like that Tammuz pick was not the best option. Maybe something like Khalid would have been better.
Yeah, for sure. Way more like CC and much more useful, especially in team fights. Yeah, but I mean, look. If you look at the stats, like Akado was doing the most in that match. Not even gonna lie, like he had 10 kills, 7 assists. and not even comparable to anyone on the side of AP BREN at that point, because no one even got close to that amount of kills. But yeah, and I guess it really came down to their teamwork in that match.
You could
At some
say
point,
you could
they
say
were.
that it was like Akado was doing most of the work, but remember, I mean, I'm quite sure he did a lot of the work, but when it comes down to Roger, it's more of a team effort because like that Vexana, the Rithel, they're all working
Yeah.
to get the enemies low to trigger Roger's, other passive, which no, not passive, his second skill in the wolf form, which makes him chase those
Mm-hmm.
enemies at low HP and just gets those quick kills on them. So there is that factor to take into account as well.
Yeah. This Diggy as well was like super good.
Super good, but not the tankiest
Not the
target.
best. Not the yeah. It probably wasn't the best choice for this draft because like there's so many of them to like actually bait out his ult, and they did it quite a few times, so he didn't even have it available for their team fights. But yeah, anyway, GG's to both the teams and GG's to Con, like we always say. Uh,
Yeah, GG's to
yeah,
con.
that's pretty. That's all I'm gonna say. So, do you have any last comments?
No, not really. Just thank you to the viewers for watching the stream, and we'll see you for the next stream. And don't forget to come and support us for Enter the Equilibrium Nigeria, which is actually starting tomorrow. If you go to announcements, you'll be able to see the fixtures for the matches. So those times are actually Nigerian times. We 1 hour ahead of them. So for us, let me just quickly check here. For South African time, it's going to start at 8 p.m. So 8 p.m. all the way until 11:30. So yeah, do come and watch some of those games.
Yeah, no, definitely. And yeah, so I guess that's it for us. And apologies because, Seppi wasn't able to come. I think he was having some sort of technical issues, and Amy kind of bailed on us and went MIA at the last minute. But I'm sure he had a good reason for doing that and abandoning us. But anyway, yeah, that's probably it from me and probably it from us. So good night, guys.